Well, here we go. I already said what I said. Another thing, right before the mixtape came out, some nigga jumped out the window and said I'm fucking hating because I knew what would happen on the mixtape. Everything I said is what happened. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, you see what I gave it. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Not based upon it was great or is anything new. It's because certain things I didn't expect. He sounded good on certain records, and certain features helped. But people seem to forget November 4th, 2009, the first installment of No Ceilings. And this is why I said this nigga should not have called this shit No Ceilings 2. He should have called it Dedication 6. But from track 1 to 21, from the original, you got Swag Surf, Ice Cream, DOA, The Gutter Skit, Wasted, Watch My Shoes, Break Up, Banned from TV, Throw It in the Bag, the remix, That's All I Have, The Chanel Skit, Wayne on Me, I'm Good, Poker Face, Run This Town, I Got No Ceilings, in the outro. And then the bonus tracks, you got Cool and Dre, Oh Let's Do It, Single, and Sweet Dreams. That's from the first one. You see what I'm saying? And you couldn't even get past the intro when you first heard No Ceilings. That's You can't debate that. But here we go, No Ceilings 2. Features, we got Gotti, Future, Manny Fresh, J Mills, Gutta Gutta, Chanel, Currency, Euro, Baby E, Lucci Lou, Turk, Hood Play. Who else on this shit? King Los, which shocked the fuck out of me. J Mills, Stephanie Acevedo, and that's pretty much it. The problem that Wayne had, and I won't even blame him, I blame the fans. Because the way he rap and sing and do all this weird shit is based upon what fans perceive him as. You see what he was doing with Dedication series, the Drought series, all those good ass mixtapes. But people started to feel like he was underrated, he washed up, he needs to retire. And as a person, you can't deny that you're an artist. You see all this shit. So he tries to do what everybody else in the industry is doing. And somebody that, didn't note the fact of why we was getting tapes like Dedication 2, The Drought 3, and No Ceilings and shit like that, it's because of Wayne feeling like artists that's on the Billboard charts are not reaching out to him because at one point in time Wayne was killing everything. That was the inspiration for him to start getting on people's shit and killing their shit. I think he's lost the hunger in that. And so now he's trying to keep up and stay current with certain flows, with certain melodies, rapping a certain way, instead of rapping like his goddamn self. So that's why I said what I said about No Ceilings 2. But y'all wanted me to talk about this shit, so let's go ahead. It opens up with Fresh, featuring Manny Fresh. Trash. You get one of the greatest producers coming out of New Orleans. You don't even give us a song. It's like an intro. You try to bring back that throwback feel of Cash Money days. I respect that. I get it. It wasn't working. It wasn't worth it. You don't have on the first installment on No Ceilings a fucking banger, Jesus, out of this world, and you come with that. Then we get into Back to Back. I like that song. I fuck with that. He has some dope lines on that shit. Actually, posted one as a tweet or a Facebook post, whatever the fuck the case was. But I said it would be simple for him to rap on that. Then it goes into My Name Is. Now, when I first seen it, I was like, I hope this not the Eminem record. And I'm like, oh, okay. He took a shot at Superhead. He had some good bars in there, some witty shit. You know what I mean? His flow was on point. It was a good record. But see, that's the problem. A lot of y'all probably listening to the songs that listen to the words. I don't need the beats. I just need the words. And that was a good record. Then we get into Where You At. The Saved by the Bell line, the Lauren Voorhees shit, that was crazy. That was a good line. Steve Harvey line was dope. If you know what I mean, it was good. I'm like, okay, this is Wayne being Wayne. You know what I mean? Then he said the craziest shit. This is because I'm giving y'all No Ceilings to the album got pushed back. I don't even want to talk about that shit. Then we get into Cross Me featuring Future and Yo Gotti. This is where it got a little confusing for me because it's like, all right, You listen to each of the verses. Now, is you talking about niggas crossing you, or you talking about shady ass females? Either way it go, I enjoyed the song. The beat was cool. The hook, everybody verse was alright. Good content, no problem. Then you get into I'm Nice, skippable, garbage. What the fuck was that? You know what I mean? We get into Duck featuring J Mills, Gutta Gutta, and Chanel. It's a good record to hear because it's a kind of a YM reunion. You haven't seen a lot of the YM artists on a record, and it wasn't a bad song. You know, I fuck with that record. Then we get into Poppin' featuring Currency. These two always made great music together. They will continue to make good music together, and this is why I fuck with this song. And Currency verse was solid as hell. No problem with that. Moving on to Jumpman, track 9. I like how in the first part of the song he did that fast flow. If you listen to what he's saying, he's spitting crazy bars out of this world. Like, that's the Wayne we love. Crazy. Then he talked about drugs, lean, killing, money, regular shit, whatever. But that first part of that record, crazy. I fuck with that. Then he get into Destroyed featuring Euro, and I'm like, okay, Euro on this shit. We know he can rap. That EP put out was damn near flawless. He could have did better. I was not impressed with Euro, but I like the nice back and forth they did. Still a good song. You know, they picked it up towards the end. The first ladder of the song was kind of weak. Then towards the middle and the end, they picked it up, and it was dope. You know, I give them credit on that. Good song. Then it goes into Finessing featuring Baby E. Basically, if it wasn't for Baby E being on this record, don't know who she is, she saved the record for me. Wayne had the little PMS line, perks, Molly and syrup. I got PMS. Funny, but yet predictable. So, I fuck with that record. Millie Rock featuring Luchi Lou and Turk. That song go hard as fuck. I don't care what nobody say. Turk had the best verse on that shit. I'm like, damn, alright, this section of the mixtape is fine. And at this point, I'm thinking, why do more songs in this? Why continue? Fuck it. Let's keep going. We get into Live from the Gutter. No. Fuck, hell no. That's not even better than the original. Sorry. Then we get into Big Wigs, which is AKA Big Rings. He was having fun on that track. If you hear him, the way he rapping and shit, he having fun. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the type of Wayne energy that I like. It was a good record. He had fun on that record. Then we get into track 15, Too Young. Holy shit, he's singing. Fuck no, I don't fuck with that. Lil Bitch, the 2 Chainz record, you know what I'm saying? I liked it, but it was, what'd he say? These niggas wifing the thoughts. Like, basically talking about a lot of rap niggas wifing these thoughts, which is true. He had funny lines in there and some good bars. Another good record. And at the end of the day, I'm like, wow, Wayne, what are you doing? It get into track 17. Get Your Gat, not fucking with it. Going to track 18, No Reason featuring King Los. And I'm like, holy shit, Los is about to smoke this nigga on this record. And all we got from Los was a Mike Vick line, which was cool, and Wayne had a solid verse. I was like, oh, wow, he dumbed down his lyrics to rap with Lil Wayne. Huh, I guess. But it still was a good song. Going into Plastic Bag featuring J Mills, I like how they switched the beat up. It was more smoother. The verses was cool. Mills was raw as shit, but I will say that he contradicted himself, what he said on his verse. And if you listen to the first song on his mixtape that he just got out, yeah, I didn't understand that. It is what it is. Goes into Hotline Bling, skip. Goes into Crystal Ball, skip. Goes into Diamonds Dancing. He has some interesting shit on the record, which makes it an okay song. Will I go back to it? Probably not. So we'll call that a skip. Then he got No Days Off. I enjoyed the vibe of that song, but you gotta listen closely to what he's saying. He was saying some shit in that record. And then the last track, The Hills, fuck no. Sorry, it's over with. Overall, man, like I said, out of the fucking 24 records, 14 of them I like. You know, I'll give them a 6.5, 7 rating. It's nothing special, like I said. And y'all can not like this video. Y'all can say it's fire. Y'all can say this and that. I listen to this shit more times than I listen to Fabulous Mixtape. Just on the strength of the lyrics. And he wasn't really saying a lot of shit. I'm sorry. I mean, he auto-tuned it, mumbled, said a bunch of nothing. Most of the bars he did come up with really didn't make no sense. But that's Wayne. I had no problem with that. But the problem I have is you shouldn't have called this shit No Shillings 2. You had way too many fucking songs. If you would have kept it, if you would have put at least 14 good records on here, you would have had a solid banger. No problem. But he didn't do that, and he delivered a debatable. And if you look on Twitter, just type in hashtag No Shillings 2, you see people going back and forth. It's trash, it's fire, it's trash, fire. it's not a classic because it's a debatable. That doesn't make it good. A classic is everybody's on point, fire. Pit this shit up against Dedication 2, Drought 3. Pit it against the original. How many songs on the original will you listen to more than songs on this shit? I've done that. And shout out to Jaleesa. She actually was on some real shit where she was like, she listened to the first one, and how the fuck is he gonna surpass this one with the new one? He didn't surpass shit. He just gave us some new music. You dig? So that's just my point of opinion. Y'all can say whatever. I'm a Wayne fan. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna quit listening to him. But it's just like I wasn't hyped for this shit, and that's why I said everybody shouldn't be anticipated. Shit came out of thin air. We wasn't expecting that. Was expecting Dedication 6. I don't know the situation. What happened with Drama? Who knows? Maybe that Drake shit interfered. But he should have dropped Dedication 6 instead of this because that's what it felt like. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Thanks for watching. 1.